Hello fellow educators and welcome to Tips, Tricks, and Talk. Today I am going to briefly talk about writing. Oh, everyone loves writing and everyone loves grading writing, right? No, that is actually our big problem. Our big problem is there's multiple components to our big problem. The first big problem is that students really don't like to write. The second big problem is that we, as teachers, may not have calibrated our writing, which means when we are giving feedback and we're giving grades for writing, students aren't actually getting objective feedback and objective grades. They're getting something that's a little bit subjective because we're not using the same rubric when we're grading or we're assessing the way students are writing. And the third problem, which is actually the bigger overall problem, is that not only are students not enjoying writing, not only are we not calibrated and collaborative in our grading and creation of rubrics, but our writing scores and our writing abilities throughout North America have greatly decreased. And so when we evaluate students and figure out where they are they ready to move on to the next grade level? Are they able to spell? Are they able to put complete sentences? Those kinds of things. We're finding that our students are very greatly lacking in those skills. And so my suggestion is that really briefly, I have a whole webinar on Connected Planet Learning where you can sign up for it. It's completely free and I go through how I have calibrated writing rubrics and writing assessment feedback for students for Connected Planet Learning. But just quickly to give you a few ideas. We know that there are a lot of rubrics out there. There's a lot of rubrics for writing, and a lot of those might be district rubrics that you have to use. Some of them might be teacher created rubrics that you have created. Some of them might be rubrics from a curriculum that you are using, and then definitely if you're taking the state testing, you will have a CMAS or whatever it's called in your state, a rubric for writing. And you will notice if you look at all of those carefully, there are some components that overlap, that cross over, and that are similar in each of those. You will also find that there are some components that are not the same. And my suggestion is sit down with your teams, collaborate together, and decide what should be put in a final rubric that everyone will use. And the reason this is really important is because when students start using or having writing as an assessment tool in around third grade, if we do not have a vertical alignment, so fourth, fifth, sixth, and so on with our rubrics, increasingly getting more difficult, increasingly getting a little bit longer, etc., then students don't know what they're aiming for. And then they're graded on a completely different scale at grade level. And that can be confusing, but it also does not help them build on skills that they should already have. And so sitting down with your teams vertically is really important, as well as within the grade level. Agree within a grade level that anytime there is a writing prompt, that you're going to either focus on one specific band. For example, maybe you're going to focus on grammar or transitions, or the whole thing. You could use the whole rubric every single time so students can get feedback on all of those skills. But if you really feel like your classes are missing a specific skill, focus on that one specific skill, but make sure that you're all grading it the same. That means that no matter who grades that paper, whoever gives feedback on that paper from a specific student, their score will be exactly the same. Otherwise, we're doing our students a real disservice by really giving them a subjective grade that is all comparative within the classroom rather than objective. So I hope that kind of gives you a little idea what we'll be talking about. Hopefully that gives you a little quick tip on what you could do when you're getting your professional developments going here at the beginning of the school year. If you would like to attend my webinar, you can attend it. It's free. It's the recording of it will be in Connected Planet Learning at Learn Worlds, and you can just click on that link, sign up, and access that free course there and use all the resources that are already created with ideas that I have generated from combining the rubrics that I have accessible to me here in Colorado. So have a great day and have a great school year. I'll see you soon. Bye.